Hey everybody, we're still waiting on one player. He should be here shortly.
But we can do the pre-game announcements. You don't need a player for that. Right, so first announcement is once again our ambient soundtrack, which again, how does it sound to everyone?
It's kind of
Very
quiet.
quiet.
Yeah.
What? Okay, let me adjust.
That sounds better to me.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, with my earphones on, it's hard for me to judge the actual sound. But yeah, it's brought to you by Sirenscape. Link above from Scotty's head for about 12-ish a month, 23-ish every 2 months because they charge you every other month. You can get all their modern fantasy and board game soundtracks. Their fantasy soundtracks includes several Dungeon Dragons um, modules as well as lots of Pathfinder because Pathfinder jumped on the Sirenscape a little bit earlier. They have Dragon Heist, some of Dungeon of a Mad Mage, Ghost of Saltmarsh, Out of the Abyss. I'm not sure if they have any more yet. Haven't really checked. You see?
Hey.
Moment announcement stuff. So we have that. They're sci-fi. They have like mutants and masterminds and some horses coming across the.
That's not a horse. That is like a caravan of heavy ass shit.
So yeah, check them out. It's pretty cool. You can even get the Wilhelm screen, which is very lovely, and also Kenku Battle and what's the other one that we really enjoyed? Oh
The
yeah, the slime.
Bunty!
Bunty. Yeah. That's actually from, I believe, one of the Pathfinder modules, the Stone Giant Battle. So,
Wait, the stone giants? I would have thought they were dumber than that. I thought it was like hill giants or maybe the ogres.
nah, man, the soundtrack works either way, so
Okay.
use it. Any other pre-game announcements that we need to know?
Other than the fact that our dog is a talkative asshole, not really.
Hmm,
So,
nice. Alright. With that, then let's see, what happened last session? You guys sold some stuff or traded dragon hide to the Wizards of Pay and got an item from that. You found Bolo, decided to go and find a haunted brewery to check it out. We finally were decided at the very end to be like, we should actually check out what happened with the charge going into our bodies. You might want to check that out. Anything did I miss? I don't really think that a ton happened. There's mainly a lot of shopping or reverse shopping.
so we did that. We while talking to Volo, found out about another two buildings that might have benevolent or at least not harmful ghosts if we were looking to franchise, and went to investigate a haunted brewery with a poltergeist that was friendly enough but not great at answering questions. And also occasionally gives unwanted massages. And there was talk of Dana trying to join the Brewers Guild and how we might try and monopolize on this. Though it occurred to me after the fact that, hey, maybe we should see who owns this building, because they might not sell it to us, in which case all these plans are useless. But first we're going to a cleric, I guess? Or a wizard. What do you guys think?
Pistachios.
Ooh, how much?
One shard.
Wow, those are pricey. Okay.
It's a nice big bag.
Yeah, pistachios. Super expensive.
They also got the red coloring because this is the older version.
You can get peanuts at twice the size of that for.
These are good health benefits. Tons of potassium. They're superfood.
At least they're not almonds. Almonds ruin the ecosystem. Anyway.
Wait, they do?
Yeah, they eat up a bunch of water. They waste a lot of water.
Mm.
They also are poisonous if you don't boil them first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that too.
Anyway.
Alright.
Okay,
Sure.
I have a bag of this now, minus a shard. Right.
Have a really little thing of the brewery. There's the vats. This is an area you think that they might have used to where they actually bottled everything and kept it. This was near a big door where you think they shipped everything out. And this looks like there's like offices or just basically where the people.
So that's all
what is
enclosed,
this?
or it's like
Mhm.
4 or 5 separate buildings?
These are part of these location cards from a small company called Rogh, and I actually worked for them and designed this. In fact, this is one of the cards I
Yeah,
designed.
I think the brewery was one of yours.
Yep.
Do you know where we could get that?
We've actually seen them in gaming stores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't know where you can find them online though, but we've literally seen it in our local gaming store and had like a moment.
Dang, I dropped my phone. But yeah, they're
What were they called again?
location cards.
By...
Rogue Comet.
Okay.
They have 3 different ones that have modern, fantasy, and sci-fi. I've had them for a while, but I decided to finally use them occasionally.
You guys are heading down a dungeon, and suddenly you're in a bar.
Yeah.
You turn around, there's no door behind you.
Though the picture does differ from the one I initially gave them because they're like, give us a rough idea, and then we're going to have someone in-house reformatted so it fits. But that's the other thing about these
It sounded like somebody was knocking on the door.
is on the
Go, Terry. Go.
they got the
Go.
locations marked for you and scenarios. Small,
Okay.
like 1 or 2 sentences. So, me and Katrina, mainly me, created all that. 50 little things.
Cool.
Enough plugging my stuff. So back to the game.
We're in a
So you're
bar
at-
thing, right?
What
The brewery.
brewery? Yeah. What's up with Katrina?
Somebody's actually at the door?
Might have been something there. Guess she's not coming right back down.
Huh.
Maybe it's a random delivery. So, you guys gonna go to a cleric, a wizard, a quizzard?
A wizard of the... Or no, a cleric of the arcane domain?
Good
Or
word.
the mage?
I believe... Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yes.
So, a little quick refresher for Jessup since he just showed up.
All right, Chorizo was taking his sweet ass time this morning on his walkie.
Dogs do that. It's like, go to the bathroom. I'm gonna sniff everything because you asked me to use the bathroom.
There's not a new dog here. I got to sniff everything just to be sure.
My bladder is about to explode, but first I have to sniff everything within a mile radius.
That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. That was already mine, but I'm gonna make it more mine now.
Yep.
Just
Gonna send out the dog tweets. So, you guys are going to.
I guess a cleric of Tyr or something? I think that's... I mentioned it last time.
That works for me.
Go to a cleric of Tyr. Alright. Let's see here.
Patience definitely would not say it's a character, but maybe they could use a hand.
oh, boo.
Mo.
For For those of you that don't know, Tyr only has one hand.
Yeah.
Boo this
Just a-
man.
Full, like, clerical guard of a priest of Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have some very nice. Are those all like different kinds of clerics, different faiths?
Yep.
These are all the priests wearing the official priest gear from different faiths, and there's several pages of it.
At least in second edition. Who knows how
Yeah.
well in fashion it is now.
Oh.
With the current church.
I know Serene is not, because it mentions actually in the thing that her priests are known for being the fashionable elite, so they always wear the fashion of the cities and stuff and are trendsetters.
Wait, Sune, the moon god, or the goddess of
Selune.
love and beauty, or not?
Selune,
Oh, the
goddess of the
moon.
moon.
Oh wow, why are they so trendy?
No, it's just weird.
I would have
Pretty
understood
pretty.
soon.
I think it's because they're very popular in the cities. Her priests, for some reason.
Well, I mean,
She's
the
old
moon.
deity.
It's pretty inoffensive.
So, you go to the Temple of Tyr, and you see, you walk in, Patience knows his way around because he's been here a couple times. You see a couple of the priests look up and see him and are like, okay.
Okay, he gives them a shitload of money.
But it's also, he's like, one of them walks by, he's like, last time you donated coupons.
Did you seriously donate coupons?
I donated a coupon.
Yeah, I don't want to give more than one.
It's always healthy to give as according to your means, and if all he could afford, I think, was a coupon. But now he can give them all kinds of money.
Just reading a few small things here.
So we were here for, I'm sorry, what were we here for again? I turned around and looked at the group.
Pistachios.
We might be cursed or have some unexpected side effects from a powerful magic item, a powerful magic ritual.
Do you remember that time when you turned into a giant ape and then just hit a bunch of rings and then they went into us?
No, wait, yes. And it was fun.
That was not fun.
Yeah,
It was not fun.
Come on,
It
it was,
hurt.
it was a giant's axe.
Aren't you tired of going apeshit? Don't you just want to be nice?
No. You get like in Patience's face. When that...
It was a very pointed stare,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a little bit of a brittle smile.
Anyway, yeah, apparently we're there was some like cold emanating from us or something. I haven't really noticed, but everyone around us has been like, "Hey, can you like
Turn the
not be
heat up.
cold?" And we're like,
Okay.
"Wow, okay." So there's probably some magic mumbo jumbo going on in us.
So as you're talking to someone, it's like, that sounds. Let me go get the abbot. It's above my pay grade.
Patience sits down on one of the benches. And...
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still might be out of his pay grade. Because he doesn't. Not everybody knows the same level of magic as everybody else.
That was mostly a shot at the church in general.
No, they don't operate on charity. The Church of Tyr is also the judges and lawyers and stuff of most people. It's the god of
think-
law.
More of an overarching comment about money and religion in general, but okay.
Oh God, is the abbot like the Santa Claus looking guy? That's like the judge from Phoenix Wright.
No, more stern, short, like peppery hair. Got the nice Nordic kind of beard going. Pretty burly,
Oh, he must
probably
be.
in his 60s.
He must be evil. He's got the Mordekainen beard.
And it's got like the little
That's
truth.
fascist.
Fascist. What?
That's just one letter away from being a fascist, and we won't have that shit here.
Interesting fact is the Church of Tyr,
Not
the
for-
priests are sometimes called Tyrants because of their adherence to law and order.
I was about to say, that's not far off.
So because it's like, patience, what is your problem again? Something about a cursed ring in your nose?
Not in our nose, really, but
I'm sorry, the priest who came to
There's
me
this
is not
big,
known for
there's
its-
this big magic thing of cold, and I hit it with an axe, and it exploded. And then when it hit us, we didn't get hurt. And apparently now we're cold.
he was a giant
I saved
axe.
the Sword Coast from
He,
this
he was a giant ape at the time, so he was
horrible
quite
cold
dumb.
winter thing that was going to happen.
Oh yes,
And everyone's
we're
like,
having unusual
how
cold
We
dare
winter
came
you.
last
upon
time.
we came upon this magical ritual thing with a big circle set in the floor, and what was it, 5 rings in a circle? At least Rogh, our bardic friend here, determined that they were probably trying to enchant these rings, and then our lovely devoted big ape friend decided to smash that ritual with a big ass axe, and the rings exploded and embedded in our skin, and
I mean, problem
now
solved.
everybody's around us is cold.
And we're not.
Is that
Like
a thing
ever.
we should worry about, or are we just good?
They slove off, starts touching your foreheads. Yeah, I think that's something to worry about. You're a bit chilled.
Is that something you can help with?
Please tell me we're not undead.
We're not undead.
Pulls out a pin.
Ow!
Nope.
Okay, well that's a relief.
You can never be too sure.
So what do we do
Apparently,
about?
the god Mark Hill has been brought back from death again, and been infiltrating churches.
I mean, he does have pretty cool sickles.
Wait, so how many times is this now he's come back? Okay.
It's the problem with death gods; you can't really kill them.
I was going to say, are we sure he's not the god of resurrection?
You know, you would think he'd go for something different, but nope. Just the
I mean-
actually, yeah, he's dead supposedly, but then they changed it to death, which is, yeah, the new rules are really weird. Ever since the last Sundering changed shit a couple years ago.
Anyway, is there something
It
that we
makes
can
sense.
do about this? Like, is there anything that you can help us?
Do you think remove curse would work? Because I can do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy is learning. Good. Well, if it was artifact of some sort, a simple remove curse might not do it, though.
I don't think that we're done baking yet, though. For what it's worth.
There were bakers?
No,
The ritual is
the
not yet
ritual
complete.
wasn't complete.
Oh. Yeah, interrupting a ritual mid-ritual can cause some issues.
Yeah, it could.
Like magic shrapnel.
I had an
Well,
ancient friend who did that once.
well, luckily the ritual wasn't complete. Because if it was, those shards probably would have actually hurt us when I smacked it.
Well, unless they absorbed into your essence, in which case they're one with you, and that makes it even harder to remove.
What now?
How do we know if that's the case?
Serene.
I wonder which one it is.
Well, honestly, I'm not sure. I have to do some communion or something to, talk to some people and figure it out, because I have not encountered this before. Surprisingly, I have not encountered many adventurers who interrupt a ceremony or the creation of artifacts mid-creation and then have the shards of said artifact embed into them.
I mean, I'm just,
Normally,
saving the Forgotten Realms. No big deal.
So, in universe, how famous are the Rings of Winter?
There is a shop across the road from us named after these
next
things.
door.
Okay. all right.
There was one ring, and no one really knew about it. until the Jolt adventure. So
I'm just saying, is like what kind of commonly available citizen lore is there available, and how much of it would I have to actually delve for like a history check?
Probably
Artis-
it's a really it's a very powerful
Artist
ring
Simber
that deals
kinda,
with cold magic.
Artist Simber kind of tried to do his best to keep it secret.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
what is known because of especially with your Harper connections was artifact, pretty damn evil. A Harper / Harper friend, Art Simber, centuries ago grabbed it, and the ring actually makes you immortal for the most part. You can't die of old age. So he's been holding it, and everyone's looking for it because if evil gains it, they will herald an ice age that will encircle the planet.
Hey, Serene, I never noticed this, but you have pretty blue eyes.
Oh God, what?
I'm
Do
sorry.
I have blue eyes now?
Her eyes are normally yellow, judging by the
Oh.
picture on the overlay.
Do you want blue eyes?
What's going on?
Your eyes.
From previous campaigns I've seen with the Ring of Winter, their eyes turn blue when they have it,
No.
and they're
they're
Oh,
attuned
fuck.
to it.
Your eyes are still yellow. Patience is colorblind.
Okay.
He's like, you got pretty green skin.
I was gonna say is if Serene ends up going, I'll kill her frost. I'm out.
Wait, half elves aren't blue?
No, they're half green, half blue, so they're teal.
Dana's gonna
That's half sea elves.
pull Rogh aside and be like, "Hey, if this can actually help us, it might be nice to donate instead of coinage. They might really like one of those magic items we had. Remember, there was that one that Patience couldn't attune to, but he was pretty sure it dealt with like divine magic stuff. The prayer beads.
Aye. That's not a bad idea. Actually, I think I might remember a story about some magic items, kind of like ones that we ran into. They were rings on the altar, weren't they?
Yeah.
Before they were shards,
Yeah.
and it's fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
And
One hell of a ceremony, I know that.
and from the looks of it, pretty fucking evil. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and suggest maybe they were trying to recreate the Ring of Winter.
The Ring of what now?
An ice cream shop.
No, the actual fucking artifacts.
Oh shit!
They were making an artifact? Are we artifacts now?
We're artifacts, lad.
Wait, that would make us really old if we're artifacts.
The abbot's like,
That was fucking great. Artifact.
it hasn't been many living artifacts in the history.
Hey, wait, run that by me again? What the fuck is a living artifact?
Patience looks really excited and happy.
It's an
Have you ever
artifact
seen those
that's
fellows who are like
living.
really old and bent, but somehow have like the strength of a fighter?
Oh, so
50
you mean
years.
monks?
Master Yoshi?
I meant mum, but okay.
Wait, you mean that old guy up on the mountain?
Yeah,
Hello?
Oh yeah.
living artifacts,
He's an
No,
artifact?
I'm
We should
entirely
talk to
joking.
him.
That's
He
just
might
because
know.
they're old. I should really rein in the humor when we're talking about matters of life and death.
If he's a living artifact, maybe he knows that we're living artifacts. Do we get random major and minor detrimental traits?
That would
You
be
already have a major
amazing.
detrimental trait. It's called your intelligence.
I thought for sure you were gonna say it's your personality.
Well, he's the one that hit the thing with the hammer, so right now I'm mad at his brain.
Lack of patience. That's the thing. It wasn't his brain when he did it. It was a pea-sized brain of a fucking ape.
I mean, it was still his brain. It was just operating under different restrictions. It's okay. I'm not actually mad at him in character. I'm just saying. But
I mean, I wouldn't
Hey, hey,
blame
hey.
you for being mad at him in character.
Is he tearing?
once he finds out what it all is going to do,
Yes.
we'll
Hey,
see.
hey!
Oh no, he's finally destroyed his mug.
No. Hey, here. You.
So-
Here.
He's ripping up that mug finally, and Katrina's like, "No, don't rip it up." He looks up at her and just goes, and then starts
And it
running
runs
away.
Oh, what a shitty boy. Oh, he's going to get it later.
Here, no, have this one. Here, take, look, get the ball. I go.
He's going to kill that mug later.
Oh yeah, the mug is gone now.
Oof.
I think we gotta find Did we get it from Amazon or Wish?
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet. Ugh.
You took his mug. You mugged him.
Okay.
It came with a bunch of donuts.
Oh. And you gave. Oh.
He's got his
Oh.
own rings.
Here, do you want the
Yeah.
donut?
Yeah.
Is
You
he
have the
is he
donut
supposed to
stack.
be able to eat those?
Well,
No.
Because
he
he's gonna.
hasn't destroyed them yet.
Yeah, we got a whole box of Terry has destroyed, and we might try to repair later. Toys.
Yeah. We have an ongoing box that every couple of weeks my mom will go through and repair them. And then she literally repaired the llama one the other day. And the day she repaired it, that night he ripped it open again.
Awesome.
Leave
I'm
it
not giving
alone.
it back. You can't have it. You're stupid. You'll eat the styrofoam. You'll eat the stuffing inside.
So, speaking of stuffing and eating, you guys are stuffed with the rings of winter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Say it like that.
I would.
No.
You know, I have a spell for this that I haven't had a chance to use yet, but I need to look at how the actual language of the spell works.
Remove curse.
No, no, no.
Greater
No,
restoration.
not for that.
Because I have both.
Getting a better idea of what the fuck is going on.
Oh, are you talking about something that tells you legends?
Something that
Yeah.
lore-tastic.
Yeah. I fucking love that one.
Well, I used to have a rock that did that, and then it walked off.
Meanwhile,
It didn't walk off.
At the
Didn't he get
beach.
kidnapped by
hell
Manchun?
yeah.
You know, have you ever heard of how an item gets stolen and they say it just walked off?
Hmm.
Stone of Galore is at a beach somewhere getting a tan.
It's still a rock.
Meanwhile, we got a moon elf in chat who's like, I feel like I'm the one responsible for getting the Ring of Winter into the Sword Coast.
So, the abbot's like, I
Reference-
will, like I
reference to
said, go
trackless
commune with the Celestials and see what they can help me with.
Sure thing. I'm gonna give him a paper bird and say, just give us a message when you find out anything, I guess.
No thanks,
Or-
I have plenty.
Oh, okay. Unless you think it's gonna take like 10 minutes, or if we should go home.
I gotta
That's a
prepare
very
the spell
expensive
first.
spell. It's
Legend
400. It's yeah, it's
Legend
400.
Mark? Yeah.
450 GP to cast.
It's 450 the first time, and every time after that it's 300.
May
Because
or,
150
I see.
gold ivory strips don't go away. Yeah, my
may or may
bard
not play a
in-
bard who just stocked up on like 10 different uses of it.
I
or
want to
something.
say my bard has probably used it at least 15 times at this point.
At
14
least.
of which were on the Baron.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Okay, they were not.
So,
damn cat. She comes over here for pettings, and then it's like, well, do you want to be picked up so I can pet you and not be over here? She's like, no, I want you to pet me right there.
Mhm.
Classic cat.
So I will.
You are
I
not
will.
eating the stuffing, are you?
I will. Before we leave the temple here, I will inquire if they have any of the right kind of incense and or ivory for this particular ritual. Well, spell, not a ritual. It's a cleric spell. They would have it in their list.
It is.
Bard, cleric, and wizard.
like,
Shit.
it might be at the gift shop.
We're going to the gift shop. Shopping
have a-
episode. Every episode.
You have a gift shop in a temple.
We're also a
Magnificent.
courtroom.
How do they
in
pay?
public building.
Are you sure this isn't Baldur's Gate?
So like
I
I know you're joking, but I literally have been to really big temples in New York City where they straight up have a fucking gift shop.
Yeah, are you sure we're not in Baldur's Gate?
It's pretty rad.
No, we got to get some revenue. We don't get tax breaks.
Yeah, they don't just insist on donations. Not everybody can donate like Patience does.
Well, we could donate like Patience does here. Weren't you talking about that necklace?
Oh, the
It
donate.
was, but I kind of want to wait until they help us first. No,
Well, they see how it is.
I didn't say anything to them.
Well, we're
Little do you
walking to
know, there are 3 acolytes casting clairvoyance or scrying on you.
Mm-hmm. Good lord.
Cheap asses.
Am I
going-
getting saves?
So are we going to the? Well, usually I would think that the DM rolls for your save on that because you wouldn't know
What?
if you're being spied on. If somebody's scrying on you, I would assume the DM rolls.
I'm
for you.
thinking. I'm thinking more clairvoyance. That's the one that has like the invisible
Yeah.
floating eye in a fixed location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of those, it's interesting because either the player or the DM could roll. It's like stealth checks. Sometimes the DM would like to roll those so that you don't know if you're hidden, but at the same time, players like to roll dice.
And also, it's really
Well-
funny when the players roll low in stealth and they somehow still get past an ogre or something. They're like, "Wow, what an idiot!"
When you
Yeah.
roll 1, but the ogre also rolled a 1 in perception.
And he's got a -3.
So, just so you know, some other temples in the place that also could talk to. There is Mistress House of Wonder.
Oh, they might be good.
There's Ohm's Font of Knowledge. He's the god of knowledge.
Mm.
So
I
those
like
are
that
ones
one.
left. There's two.
I like that one.
Though,
It's a bit iffy, but Umberly, the goddess of fury, has a temple apparently. And she is friends, rivals of Ariel, who is the goddess you think was partially
Wait.
responsible.
do I not have Mistra on here? Oh no, here it is. Mistras and wow, all these guys are all spread all over the place. Ogma's temple is here in Castle Ward, where we are right now. Mistra's temple is in Sea Ward, north of here, and Umberly's temple is in the southern ward,
Just
south
other
east
things
of
if
here.
you want to, spread out the searching for things. You don't have to. Just something to bring up, as I know often players and forget about the 5,000 temples in a city. Because there's a lot of them. I mean, it's a whole city.
I mean, if we have to wait anyway, we could go talk to some other people. Maybe they might be able to tell us more about the Ring of Winter.
You could also
How
go
long
to
did
the.
he? How long did he say for
room.
waiting?
He
What
didn't
range?
say.
I think he implied that he has to wait a day at least because he has to prepare it.
Oh,
It's not every day he has to contact the upper planes for shit.
So let's
well, since
go
we have
to
a day
the.
to kill, why don't we do what? You know, you guys just seem a little too worried about this. You know, we should do a little distraction. Why don't we go to the Yawning Portal, and we go check out some stuff in Undermount? You know?
Well, we were. Wait, what?
Why?
Okay.
How does that help our current situation at all?
You know,
Okay.
have some fun. You know, use the new magic things we have. Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
I am
fuck
not
off and don't
opposed to
attr-
that.
kill some evil things. You know,
You're saying just kill creatures while we kill time.
yeah. I mean, if there's a time elemental, maybe that too.
Could we at least stop for a minute and get a drink?
However,
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we're going to the Yawning Portal anyway. However, we are in Castle Ward right now. We had talked about stopping in and checking on the records to see who owns that brewery.
Aye.
We might as well do that while we're here.
Aye.
So we're going to. How the fuck would this be handled?
The Hall of Records.
Yeah, is there a Hall of Records or is it just at the palace?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
there is.
at the Hall of Justice.
You know who would probably
That's
know.
where we are.
You know who would probably know about.
It's literally the Temple of Tyr is called the Halls of Justice.
You know who would probably know who owns this bar? Probably the oldest guy who owns a bar around here. Durham. Let's go to the Yawning Portal and ask him.
We don't know. Oh my god, patience. Wait 5 seconds.
What? That's too long. Let's go. All right.
Yeah. So, where are you guys heading?
Patience forgot his coffee this morning.
To the palace, I guess. Wherever they would keep records for who owned what buildings in town.
There's a couple of places, but you go to basically the building that has the records you need. That's close by.
Yeah.
Just walk in, clerk sitting there, like, hello.
Hi, we're looking for where we might find records on deeds for property in the city.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Well, we'd like to buy a property that looks to be abandoned, but we don't know who owns it, so.
Okay. We use that for demographic surveys. Gotta go. So he goes. He's like, comes back out. What building?
Oh, fuck. I give him the address.
Thank you. It's hard to find it when I don't have the clues.
Yeah, that's valid. Where was this one? It was in Castle Ward, wasn't it?
Trades Ward.
Trades Ward.
Do you actually have it down to the street?
We can find one. Look at the map.
Scotty.
Come on.
This map doesn't actually have most of the street names on it. It only has a
What?
couple.
Shit. Gotta pull that up.
Hopefully,
The old ones from like Volo's Guide to Waterdeep has the street names.
hopefully it's not.
That's where you find Slut Street,
Yeah.
which they took off on this one because they're cowards.
Ooh, hopefully it's near Three Dagger Alley.
Okay, yeah. So Troll Skull Alley is.
The
Oh,
bar.
someone went back in time. Now it's 2 Dagger Alley.
Oh, weird.
We're in Trade Ward now. I
But
think.
our lore bard would definitely know about that alley because that'd be like a famous ghost story for Waterdeep. It's apparently in this
Whoa.
alley, like
Way of the
floating
dragon.
daggers show up and attack people at random, and then they just disappear without a trace.
Ooh. Are they phantasmal? Or are
No one knows.
You okay, buddy? The dog just walked past me and tripped
It's like
over
one
the
of those
cord.
ghost story things, you know, where it's like, and then a girl appeared on the other side of the street, and then she was gone, you know, that kind of
they? And at the end of his fishing rod was a hook.
thing. Yeah.
Hi. How's it going, little man? After he tripped over the cord, he turned around to look at me and get attention. Like, yeah, I totally meant to do that. Also, rub my chin, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, before they leave the tier temple, he's definitely going to go pick up some materials for a casting of legend lore. I'm gonna
Yeah,
dock
basic
that.
components aren't too hard to find. I mean, you can also stop by like the Wizards of Pay and stuff. So
Actually, those wizards, the red wizards of pay might be my next stop because I got this new ritual spell book here that I'm trying to fill up.
Wizards of Pay, they're not affiliated with the Red Wizards.
Oh, it was just a red wizard of pay.
I asked for
Just the one.
a vial of, well, I don't know if it'd be a vial, probably a flask of holy water worth at least 100 gold.
Okay, they can get you that. I mean, holy water is not too hard for tier to come by.
Because a vial of holy water is 50, so that I'm like, it wouldn't be a vial. Okay.
So, you're looking for the owner. I'm just trying to get a random name in my head. Because, you know, there's so many PCs.
Understandable.
Why not? You look, it's like, okay, so the owner is someone named Mert.
Fuck.
And
Mert?
this is
Oh,
where
yeah.
his contact information is.
I think we met
Shit.
Mert.
Yeah, we have. He's never goddamn home.
Where, I mean, okay. So if he's never home, then how does he even run a shop?
Well, you
Now
can
what?
own and
I mean,
not be at your house.
last time we saw him, he was at a play or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he told us, hey, go meet me at home. And then when we went to his house, they're like, yeah, he's never here.
Yeah. We're the money lender.
But we know his name, so we should be able to send him a message via paper bird.
Hmm.
So, what you gonna do?
I guess let's send to Mert. I'm gonna sit down and write a quick note to Mert. What are we saying in this note? Just, hey, it's us, owners of the Poltergeist.
Need to talk to you regarding a matter of some importance involving a magical artifact.
No, we want to buy his tavern.
Oh, Sorry, wrong subject. I'm still stuck on the other business.
That's valid. It's concerning. We are interested in
Man, that would have been really interesting. He get that message like, "What's wrong? We want to buy your tavern."
purchasing one of your unused properties.
Yes. Ah, yes.
And I'll put the address there because it would help him if he knew which unused property we want.
Mhm.
And sign it with all of our names and
Just see a random Spider-Man grab it. This isn't a pigeon.
yeah. And then I guess we're going to the yawning portal because we're bored. Also, I found the gigantic fuck off map.
Great. Love chicken.
It's
Fuck off
amazing.
Mhm.
I think that's the one from Volo's guide. It is the best. I'm gonna share it in the Discord because it's cool as fuck. Yeah, it's oriented a different way than that map.
Yeah,
That
that's
map
why-
is oriented this way,
Yeah, you got to turn that map like.
which is stupid because then that means that Northward is no longer in the north, according to this map, because it's oriented sideways.
It fits better in the book, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, because it's a poster map.
Yep.
Yeah.
It had been like 4 or 5 pages of different maps.
So, what was your next step?
Yawning portal. Away.
Yawning portal. So, you go to Yawning Portal, and you see Durnan and other people that you recognize, some not.
Hey, there's like this normal looking human dude. He seems to be writing up for like a game or something.
So I guess we're not seeing the wizards then.
Hmm?
Before we get, I guess we're not going to see the Wizards of Thay before we get here then.
Oh. I suppose we could.
You walk in.
Actually,
Nope.
yeah, let's stop back at home and maybe drop off some of the coinage that we have. Because I think I'm still carrying around a decent amount of money from the various different peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, you don't want to clink when you walk into
Uh-huh.
the yawning portal.
Yeah, she's gonna stop off and drop off.
That's okay. If
So-
anyone steals
so
from us, we'll just chop
when
off their
we're-
hand. As per
when
law.
we're home and away from nosy ears, we have about 30,000 gold on us right now.
No-
So if anybody wants
No-
pocket change,
Nosy ears?
people that are eavesdropping, patients,
Oh.
listening to what we're saying.
You're sitting in your common room talking, and the kids walk around the corner. 30,000, you
Children
say?
have no concept of what money is. My
Yeah,
parents could
they
have told
do.
me I have $30,000, and I'm like, that's a lot. That can buy me so many video games. And they're like, yes.
Exactly.
How many video games is that? 10?
They have
I
a
guess
vague
you don't fucking
concept.
know.
They have a vague concept of money.
That's a lot of more than what we got the other day for allowance for our candy.
You're not getting 30K worth of fucking candy.
A giant shows up, candy.
Bolo. Hey, I heard you guys got some money.
Fuck off, Ola.
Banishment. I'm kidding.
Not again.
I can say that we can each get like 1,000 if we want, I guess. Because we have another couple things that we can
So do you put
sell
your
off.
excess money in Chester?
Are we certain Chester won't digest it?
Sure,
He
Jester
says he
won't
likes
die,
meat.
Jester.
Mm.
I mean, he
Oh.
says he likes meat. He never really mentioned inorganics.
How about I'm just gonna put it in a big chest with a good lock on it?
No, that I guess that works.
Yeah.
Put it
Oh,
under
and then
fabric.
I mean, to say is, I don't think any of us are dragons or dragonborn. So sleeping on a pile of gold, not really my style.
Or
I'm gonna
Cobalt.
put
That's
I'm
a
gonna
very
put the
Cobalt thing,
barking
too.
box in front of it so that it'll go off if something happens, and I don't know what that'll do because we're not going to be here. But
Bork, 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 bork. It's literally just like somebody saying that on loop.
hopefully it'll alert our guard dog, and he'll actually, guard dog or something.
To do what?
I don't know. Fucking bite whoever tries to steal our shit.
Comes over and he paws the
Unless
cube
it's the
like it's
children
snooze
and
on
then-
an alarm clock and goes back to bed.
I'm just remembering those cats reacting to the cat box videos where you put a coin in the thing and the cat paw comes up, it takes it, and the cat's just like, sorcery, and then smack the fucking shit out of it.
Hmm.
Anyway, while we're putting away all the
He's
extra
moping
coinage,
because they won't give the mug back.
aw, I'm gonna go ahead and take that time to cast Legend Lore on the topic of the Ring of Winter.
Whoa, man. That's some great incense.
To see if I can find any lost legendary tidbits of information.
It was forged long ago. And as
Kevin just hands you the book Ring of Winter.
Hmm.
let's see what's known,
That's an
because
info
the
dump.
Ring of Winter has a interesting ability on it. So
Oh yeah, it might have
Well,
non-detection on
Since he doesn't really know anything about it, it would just be like surface level stuff. And
That
every
and the
time you
ring-
cast it, the more you learn.
But that's not necessarily true either, because for fuck's sake, he's a bard. I mean, I can roll a knowledge check to see what I have baseline.
one of the actual powers, just out of game, of the Ring of Winter is a obscuring field that prevents people from learning and finding it.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
actually one of its
Because like
things.
non-detection is a pretty common spell, and that blocks all divination.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
That's fucked.
yeah, so I'm trying to see what is actually managed to survive and is known.
But
as
the other
opposed
thing is,
to,
he's not really like scrying on the ring
Right.
itself. He's
I'm
learning
not.
about the lore of things.
Yeah,
So
which is a matter
Kevin's
of record
reading it, yeah.
outside of the effect of the spell, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for real quick to see what's all. That and up until 5th edition, it's only been in like 2 books.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That'll be really nice and old lore.
Yeah,
I was about to say it was a single Forgotten Realms novel way back when.
yeah. Alright, so some of the things you're getting is obviously that it was created to bring about, or at least the lore says it was created to bring about endless ice age. It has the power over snow and ice, allowing the person to wield it as they wish. It's rumored that it can summon white dragons and maybe even the arc elemental Cryonax.
Ryan, there's a name.
Maybe.
And that the last time it's appeared in history was roughly a century ago, in the hands of Artist Simber fighting someone in Chult. I can't remember his name. Ebonhand or something like that. Yeah. It's quite evil. Oh yeah, it was hidden in the Temple of Ubtao in Misrule.
Next legend of lore. What is a Mesro?
All right. Have to go back and look at the old maps now. Okay.
Also,
Well,
even though he's not directly connected, or he's connected to it, Artist Simber was a harper. So,
So there was Artist Ember, former Harper, at least at one point owned the ring.
so maybe they can help us. That would be a lead.
They would probably, if one of their own used it, they would probably know more about it. Hell, maybe we could find this guy.
are we like reversing a track the sea game where you start up and near like water deep and go down to Chalt instead of us starting to Chalt trying to get
Yes.
up to water deep?
I was about to
I would
ask,
love to
did
go to
you want to
Chult.
tie this to the Trackless Sea game? Because that would change things greatly for the Ring of Winter.
That
That's
would be
up to you.
funny as shit.
Okay.
That way we don't have to worry about continuity, retcons, and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Oh, but that's so much fun.
Since we're not tying it in Trackless Sea, it got destroyed.
Oh,
The Baron destroyed it.
The Baron
Three.
brought it
The
to.
Three
Queen-
times he saved the universe.
The Fey Queen of Summer destroyed it.
The Baron helped. He's the
It
one
was
who
a
gave it
fake
to
Queen
her.
of Summer? I thought it was a Raven Queen that did it.
No.
it was
went
the
to
real
Raven
Queen of Summer.
Titania, the
Yeah.
Queen of Summer.
I-
Known for her big assets.
She's really warm and cuddly.
And
I bet she cut-
I'm not joking about that one either.
I bet she gives great hug.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway.
But you
so,
did take it to the Raven Queen, right? And
Yes.
the Raven Queen took it to her?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, in effect, the Baron destroyed it.
in an alternate universe. In this
Yeah.
universe.
Anywho, so are we done? Are we going to?
Three Strings is a harper. We'll talk to him.
Okay.
See if we can put a word, a bug in his ear, and see what we can get back.
So we're going to the yawning portal.
Serene's a harper.
He is
We're
too.
all
I forgot that.
harpers.
I mean, you know.
all are, yeah.
we are, but we're also like initiates, I guess. Well, we're just starting out in the organization.
Oh no, my magnets.
We haven't had a
Make
whole
sure-
lot of business to do with them, besides the occasional encounter.
Make sure you get all the magnets. I don't want the dog eating one again.
Oh my!
That was not a fun.
That was a fun trip to the emergency vet.
Mhm.
Anyway, so you go to
The yawning
Yawning
portal.
walk back in. Durden's just like,
It's fine. We're here for a drink and to chat and maybe jump down the wall a little bit.
you already went down the well.
Yeah, again.
Pardon me.
How much for? Fuck it, I'm loaded. How much for your best booze? A glass of your best.
The very best,
Sure.
the best like there's never been was
Yeah.
100 gold.
Good lord!
How about a 20 gold one?
Damn, you cheap.
20 gold is still like 10 times more than the usual glass of a beer.
As you see him putting this, has a dusty cobweb full bottle. He's like, okay.
Maybe after we come back.
Little
For that
patience horns pop up on the bar, and you just see him go like a tiefling hand just go tunk onto the bar, and then when his hand slides off, you see 10 platinum.
Oh god!
Thanks for the tip.
Head pops up. It's for the booze.
Oh.
Wait, what? Dishes? The fuck? Why are you hiding, lad?
Shh. Don't let Thana know. And I'm like right next
I'm
to her.
right here.
He's like,
Anyway,
It's like if you're putting out for that booze, you gotta let me have a little tiny sip.
is Three Strings in today?
yep. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So he's gonna go over to Three Strings and sit down and pull out his bandor and start chatting him up. And while we're tuning our strings, I'm gonna put some Harper code to him, letting him know about our situation, and ask him if he has any contacts in the Harpers that might know something about this. Fuck.
What?
They actually have one where you pay him 100 dragons for something.
Oh wait.
No,
play that
do it.
again.
Do it
Play that
again.
again.
Oh, 100 dragons, big spender.
Big spender.
Nice. Big spender.
Nice.
Apparently I'm Dirtum. Fighting a regular knoll.
Yeah, Three Strings is just like, moves over. He's like, so what you need to do? Sorry, I somebody broke my finger the other day.
You're muted, Jesse.
What? It crackled there for a minute, and I lost what Kevin was saying.
Oh, Three Strings walked over to you.
I heard
like,
what you need to do, and then
Yeah, he's like, "What? So what's up? Somebody broke my finger the other day. So what information you need?"
what the fuck happened to you, man?
He holds up a bandage stand. Well,
All right, who did you
Who did you piss off?
Well, I was gonna say who did you sleep with first?
first of all,
I'm not that kind of bard.
I don't
No,
just go around
I'm not that
sleeping
kind of
with
bard.
people. No, I was playing a song and someone didn't appreciate my music choice.
Ugh. All right, look.
Apparently, he didn't like epic rock ballads. He was more of a death metal band or something.
Fuck that guy. Here, let me see your hand, lad, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Oh. Thanks. I'd do it myself, but I didn't.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, just look, man. Pat yourself up. Get back out there. So about this thing we've been doing lately. Do you see the red fool over there that just dropped a bunch of platinum on the table like it was nothing? And
You
is
look over,
probably
you
not
see,
going to
like-
survive.
He sees a wizard in red robes.
No, the other fellow, on the bar with the horns.
Oh, hey. Have you seen the Wizard
Yeah.
of Pay? Are you like one of his friends?
That fella.
Everybody wearing red robes is related to each other, Patience.
I know, but they're from the same group or something, right?
The
I mean, from
wizard's
the same
like,
school of wizardry, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. You know another red wizard?
Yeah, and I like start spilling the beans.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
that schmuck over there. We were in a dungeon. There was a big fuck off magical ritual going. He turned into a giant ape and broke a bunch of magical artifacts, and now we're all kind of embedded with magic shards. And I
So
don't
he
know,
went-
but I think it might be an attempt to recreate an old magical artifact called the Ring of Winter. I
He went
know
ape
you-
shit and embedded you with a magical artifact?
No, I mean he was literally a giant ape, and he hit the thing with a fuck off big axe and broke it, and everybody got grenaded, and it was awful. Except not really, because none of us really got hurt. But now it's cold wherever we go, and we don't feel it. And yeah, I'm getting a little concerned about what's going to happen down the road here. So,
And what do you need my help with?
I'm
I'm just an
there-
informant.
I know. What I need for you to do is we're trying to take care of this actively, but meanwhile, if you could go back to the Harpers and see if they have any really useful but not publicly known tidbits of information about this damn thing, because I know there's a history with the Harpers in this old version of it, if I'm right.
Okay, I'll contact Twilight Tower for you.
Thank you very much, lad. Now, who's for a song?
Looks over at all of the drunken people.
All right.
I was supposed to say they all cheered.
Yes, they just did.
I drank 16 doubles for the price of one, trying to find the courage to talk to the one. I asked her for a dance, not a second glance. My night had just begun. Well, I drink to my Father and the Holy Ghost, while kneeling at the altar of my nightly post. So I'll raise a glass, not the first nor last. Come join me in this toast. Because the old black rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. And the old black rum's got a hold on me, but I'll live for another day. Hey, but I'll live for another day. And so he carries on like that.
So, as your singing is fading at the end, everyone's in there and you just feel this, like, cold, and a portal kind of opens and this frozen cockroach insect creature just comes out, looks at you, and it's just like,
Banishment.
ah! Oh, you're trying to banish.
Oh
Huh?
shit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
See
shit.
what we got. See what we got. Initiative first.
Oh.
If I shut this down, that'll be hilarious.
It would be.
It's just, I never had a character with banishment. I just want to... Being an idiot.
Just like, nope. Fuck
20
off, ghost.
21 initiative.
Damn.
He's in it, man. He's on his note today.
I mean, he's in the middle of spell casting as a bard, right?
I mean, I wasn't doing anything fancy with it. He was literally
20
just singing.
initiative.
Joyce.
Got
You have a-
11.
What's Serene stacks?
+2.
Okay, I'm the lesser.
Oh.
Just like normal life.
Oof.
Ooh, burn. I'm so sorry.
God damn.
Does Patience get
I
a
passed my
surprise
wisdom
round
save, it's fine.
because he called it first?
Hmm?
Does Patience get a surprise round because he called it first or
There
no?
are no surprise rounds in
No.
5e. They're surprise condition.
That's what I meant.
Well, he would have. This thing would have surprised you guys. Which you can roll real quick your Arcana to see if you know what it is.
Oh boy.
Roll
Yes.
what? See what it is? Arcana?
Arcana.
Let's see. 16.
19.
Okay, so that's the only ones rolling.
Oh, I mean,
It's up to you.
14. I figured Dana doesn't know shit about magic. She probably wouldn't know
So?
what this is.
Patience, you are aware this is a devil, and Rogh knows it is an ice devil.
Fuck.
That's why I did that.
Ice bug!
Alright.
So, Rogh is first.
Yay!
Burn.
What would have been really hilariousness is if it's Rogue is first and it's like banishment.
Actually,
Ice Devil
when he-
counterspell.
yeah, no, when he sees that, he's gonna stand up, drop his bandor, draw his rapier, cast Banishing Smite as a bonus action,
Ooh.
run up, and then hit him with the cantrip Booming Blade. So that's a lot of magic happening all at once.
Patience wishes he could cast Banishing Smite.
Oh, okay. So let's see. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Yay! Hey, thanks, guys. Okay, so that's going to be 12 magical piercing damage to start, plus, let's see, how many?
Hold on, I'm
What
trying to
level
think
are we?
which-
We are currently level 12, which
So it
means
Wait.
Does
We're 12
3.
level?
We are now.
Cool.
for
You
Patience.
forgot you were 12 level.
No. Yes.
So it's another 3d8 right now, and if he
Okay,
moves,
so,
we'll
real
see.
quick. I know you were rolling while they're saying a lot of damage. What kind of weapon are you using initially?
It's a magical rapier.
Booming Blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much was the first set of damage?
It was 12 piercing magical.
Mm-hmm. I'm using the wrong color. Shit. Alright, and then the second set of damage?
The booming
Should be
thunder
3d8
damage.
Thunder.
It was 19 on the
Okay.
thunder, and at the banishing smite, he needs to. Oh, fuck me! Fuck me running. Excuse me, guys. I need to break out 5d10.
Oh shit.
Oh, everyone's temporary hit points are actually 10.
You said we're level 12?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Okay.
all serious right now?
Yeah.
Okay, first die, starting with 10. 20! Okay, 6. So 26. Okay, 29. Fucking 39. That was the craziest damage roll I've ever seen in my life. All right, so 39 force damage, and if he's dropped to 50 hit points or fewer, he's gonzo. Like banished.
Yeah, he's still got plenty of hit points.
But you definitely took a big ass chunk out of him.
It is Thena's turn.
Be next, be next. I'm gonna fucking down my drink and bolt over the table and hit this bad boy. with my new staff. That's a 22 to hit.
22. That hits.
And why not? Stunning strike. Con save.
Yeah, you passed. Really good saves on devils.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Well, that's hang on, man. So, 13 magical bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Sorry.
Gesundheit.
Allergic
to fiends, apparently.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and use the once a day thing from the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. The thunder, when I hit, I make a correct thunder audible out to 300 feet, and he needs a DC 17 con save.
Con! You passed.
Dickbag.
He's got a +9 con.
Oh,
Passes
shit.
a lot.
Yeah.
And magic resistance. And immune to everything you hit him with.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage. And yeah, flurry of blows. I'm gonna punch him. First strike was cocked. That's a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Strike number 2 is even worse.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm staying where I am. I want him to pick on me, not the rest of the patrons.
Well, his turn, and he picks on the bard.
That's valid.
Because, the bard tried to,
So if he
shit up
runs
straight off
past
the bat.
me, I get an attack of opportunity, perhaps. Oh, no, never mind. You ran up into melee.
Yeah. You don't have Sentinel, do you?
No.
Ah.
I don't think I do. Let me check.
Mm-hmm. Oop.
No.
That, I believe a 12 does miss, Rogh.
Yeah.
But an 18 hits.
Yes, sadly.
Alright, so 2 hits. So.
Jesus,
you
how many
take-
attacks does this fuck have? Oof.
And it does, hold on, let me do damage. 44 damage total with 2 hits. 2 of 3 hits.
Ow.
I want to back up.
Now, your odd thing is when you hit you Rogh with his 2 things, so he basically kind of bites you and then tails you. You feel this tug in your chest pulling, which caused a little extra damage.
Ugh.
Ew.
And it is now Serene's turn.
I'm going to attack it with my new longsword I just got. And I got 3 attacks now, since I'm level 12. So
Woo!
Lock him up.
that
Welcome.
is...
I'm sorry, patient.
That's okay. We're softening him up for patience.
That is 18 to hit.
Hits on the dot.
Okay. What is longsword again? Okay. Yeah.
It's D8 or D10 if it's two-handing.
Do you have a shield?
I believe I have a shield, so...
Yeah, so one-handed.
Okay, so 12 damage for the first attack. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hit.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to 14 damage on the second attack.
Alright.
And 21 to hit. And 12 damage on the third attack.
Still up. Patience.
Right. I'm actually surprised.
Now we're getting the big boys. We've attracted something very angry.
Okay, it needs a Christmas saving throw.
21?
21 passes.
Right.
I hope you have a bonus action.
You could use a bonus action to heal the rogue. Wait, fuck, the bard.
No, the raw.
If you recall, you had temporary HP. Did you go through that?
I
mean-
well, and then some.
He took a lot more than 10 hit points of damage.
But I mean, it means I'm at 50 hit points now as opposed to 41, so that's something.
Okay.
I'm still pretty fucked up.
Bonus action. Can I only pick one target for that? Trying to remember.
For the Warlock healing thing? I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Heal the ice devil.
Yeah, no. How about no?
Meanwhile, at the bar, Darren's just like,
Oh, again.
Yeah, it's one creature. Alright, so. Rogh, you heal. A whopping 14.
He's also the only one hurt. None of the rest
Yeah,
of
that's
us
also
have been
true.
hit yet.
14.
Yep.
Does anybody else in the tavern appear to want to join in the fray here?
And as my movement, I stand up from the bar because he didn't get banished instantly, so I'm mad.
so
I'm just gonna put out a
what you're
clarion
seeing
call.
is about
To me, lads.
80% of the bar patrons are like backed off and like, but there are like 3 or 4 people just sitting at a table looking or just like,
Just watching.
they're like nodding as they see what you're doing, like,
I was about to say, I was
Do we
just imagining
recognize any of them?
Drist just like, ugh, and he just gets up and pulls out his swords.
I think they're waiting to see if we actually need their help before they decide
Yeah.
to jump in.
Or he's just like, Panther, go. Just,
one here, whatever how you pronounce it.
yeah.
Yeah, so you just see 4 people sitting there. We're just like,
Oh.
and it's back to rough.
Woof. Okay, so I am gonna disengage and
Come
Get
back
back.
to me.
yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely put myself on the other side of Thana while I do this, and
Thana, save me.
yeah, and I'm gonna use bonus action to give her some bardic inspiration.
Woo! What is that, a D10 now?
It is, yes.
Sweet.
Is that it?
Yeah, well, action and bonus action. And
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna,
So, Thana.
Cool. I would like to attack an asshole.
Which one?
The
You are in a
ice.
bar.
The ice
I'd rather-
cockroach.
I was gonna say I get that way after a couple of rums, but
Oh,
I mean,
fuck me. I rolled a 1. Do
Got
we
the
do
book?
Oh, no.
Have we been doing that? I can never remember. I think we have.
I think we have, yeah.
you didn't take
Yeah,
lucky on this
that's how,
character, did
that's
you?
how,
Let's
It
summon.
doesn't matter.
No, I
Let's
didn't.
summon another minor devil. Okay.
that's how,
That's fun.
Serene broke her crossbow 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It is a possibility.
Oh, no.
Did you get 100?
I rolled a 90.
You know what that one is?
No.
You
I
sound like
just
you
know
what
that high is bad.
Yeah, the higher the number is on the crit fail, the worse it is. But the higher the number on a crit, the better it is. Well, if you're the one critting.
Just high means more,
Mm-hmm.
stronger effect.
Your attack is very wild, and you need more than a moment to recover. You have disadvantage on attacks you make before the end of your next turn. That's actually not bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, so anything else you do this round.
So you drunken monk poorly.
Yeah. All right.
More drunk and less monk.
Strike number 2.
Did you nat 1 again?
No, nat 2.
Oh. We were using
Oh,
this,
yeah.
by the way. If anyone doesn't know. We have one of the
You're
DMs going.
rolling like, was it
Yeah,
Abby
sorry,
and
it was.
Saltmarsh? Just all the ones in June?
Yep. Ugh! I'm done. I'm done D&D. I am done for the day. I rolled a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 in succession.
So you're playing D&D, done and done.
Yep, I am fucking yeah. I end my turn, and I'm staying right there to protect the bard.
Protecting the bar, just like a dwarf.
The bard.
Oh. So, as you're the... Oh, there are two people in melee with them, you and Serene, but you've done the most obnoxiousness to him. And he seems to think you're weak and pathetic right now, so... 12.
Misses. Wait. I can redirect attack. How does this work when a
Also-
foe misses me? Oh no, never mind.
Also,
I'm
does
not
the
gonna
bard
do
Somebody
that.
else.
does the bard have
No.
cutting words?
When I
do.
when I redirect it, he has to hit someone else other than me, and he doesn't have any friends, so I don't want to make him punch Serene.
Well, he can punch the
He
table.
just punches a random
No.
patron walking by for a beer. 20
Hits, yes.
and 14.
Misses.
Oh wow. Mm.
What is your AC anyway?
17.
Shit. Okay. I could have cut
Ring
that
of
down.
protection.
He claws you for 10, and you also feel from like your solar plexus this pull as you take another 10 damage from it.
So 20 total?
Yes.
Well, there goes those temporary hit points. That helped though. That made that 20 damage go down to 10 damage. I just
And-
grin at him.
He's just like, ah. Serene.
Okay, I'm going to hit. Try to hit. Does 14 hit?
No.
I
Okay.
think it has an 18 AC.
Okay. Second hit does not hit. Third hit does not hit.
You have action, sir.
You have action surge.
Okay, I'll do action surge, but I get.
3 more tries.
3 more.
Ah! I got 15. Hang on. That's 20. 21.
21 hit.
I still can't get over how many
22.
attacks fighters get.
That's their
What they
thing.
do.
Yeah, but luckily you're not dual wielding.
You would only get 1 extra attack with dual wielding.
No, 2
That's-
with the action surge.
13
Well,
damage.
no, because you only get 1 bonus action.
And. Oh, not 20.
Woo! Yay!
Oh shit! You have the ring, the sword of slaying, don't you?
Yeah, I have the sword
The
of life
sword of-
stealing. Hang on.
What the fuck does that do?
Wait, you what? What?
Yeah.
You have Gideon's
Okay.
black blade?
I have the sword of life stealing. I don't know what.
I got you. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage if it isn't a construct or undead. So,
This
10
is
necrotic damage.
extra 3d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it takes 3d6 necrotic, and
Do you want to?
If you're looking the one online, it does the average, but the book actually tells you to roll. The Baron
Gotcha.
had that sword for a while. And
Do
it
you-
confused me.
Universe,
see
do
that
you want
note.
to go with the crit chart, but that or not? Because that weapon has its own specific thing for a crit. I
You can
don't.
also roll in there and see what happens.
Oh,
Also,
Keep it
you gain
consistent.
okay.
10 temporary hit points, Serene.
no, you gain temporary hit points equal to however much damage you do.
Oh,
So-
same thing. Okay, I get it.
So
They should really make that more clear in the online version.
We'll need the crit chart first since we're doing that, because you might triple all of that damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll your
Roll your
hundos.
D100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's a lot of things
Yay.
for Serene on one turn.
It's okay.
100.
You become
Some of
This
invisible.
is-
You
what?
become invisible?
You are invisible.
How the hell does
Wait,
that
how many more attacks do you have? That was your third attack for the round, right?
That was my third attack.
Well,
You-
you're
this-
invisible.
You are
It can't hit you.
invisible until you make another attack or cast a spell.
Holy fuck.
So 8, 7.
so weird?
So you kind of like blink, I guess, since you're.
So do I do double the damage or do I roll again?
You still rolled double that
You can-
damage dice for the sword, plus that bonus that the sword had, that 3d10 or something.
Okay, so
Or
14.
3d6.
3d6.
So you roll.
So 66 and 2d8.
Yes.
No, wait, no. The 3d6 is because you crit, isn't it? That's on top of the crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So
2d8.
3d6 and 2d8.
Yay, math.
Still, nothing to sneeze at.
No, yeah.
Drops it.
Yay, math. Usually a devil's best friend, but now it's worst enemy.
Not
11.
calculus.
11. That's 22 damage.
And remember, you gain temporary hit points equal to whatever you rolled on the 3d6.
Okay.
Though that doesn't stack on top of what Patience gave you. So if what you got was more than what Patience gave you, it overrides that, and you gain that hit points
Yeah,
instead.
if it was more than 10, go with that one.
So
Okay.
that is Serene.
It was one more than 10, so it's fine.
So you have
Hey.
11 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
And it is now Patience.
How is this thing looking?
Pretty beat up. You see a lot of bluish green blood pouring from many, many wounds.
Now that I'm standing with the bar stool on the ground, I like to think it just knocked over as I stood up. I walk over to it intimidatingly and I pull out dimensional shackles.
You just hear in the background, Kinky!
I ignore it. As I'm walking up to it, one of my, I have the shackles in one hand, and with my other hand, I go like this, and I just like open my eye and I give it a look, and there's like a curse eye as I cast Eye Bite on it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And what does save does it get?
I'm looking.
It depends on what
Yeah,
aspect of iBite you use.
but Eye Bite is awesome.
yeah,
I
it is.
see.
Exactly. All right, so they need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Exactly.
13.
The target falls unconscious.
Hot diggity damn.
You put him to sleep.
As I'm walking over with the shackles. And since that is incapacitated, can I shackle it?
Yeah, you shackle him. That is not what I was expecting.
Wait, so I'm not supposed to bash his head in now that you have the shackles on a Patience?
No, he's a prisoner now, not a combatant. You can't do that.
Do not hit it.
I mean,
He's
not
a
without a badge.
as
Anyway.
I do not hit it, as I'm look like I'm reaching into my backpack for something else, like I'm gonna do something else on top
Okay.
of this.
All right, but if he wakes up and tries to do anything, I'm gonna smack him.
Almost the moment you shackle him and like, we have defeated it, everyone just like goes back over, gets the beers.
Should we drag it out of here, or are you just gonna do your thing here, Patience?
We should find a clear area, at least 20 foot in diameter. Maybe somewhere isolated.
Durnan, you got
Durnan?
spare room?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna start dragging this thing back there, and then ask Serene to help me because I don't have as much strength as she does.
I'm still
I'm gonna-
invisible, right?
You are.
You
no, that-
are, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
It lasts until your next attack.
Has anyone
Well,
seen
it's
Serene?
till your next turn, or if you do
okay.
another attacker spell.
Hmm.
So about 6 seconds later, she just comes out of nowhere. Just
That's why I was saying she like blinked.
That's a cool sword.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
And I'm just dragging it back.
the thing is large, so it's quite big.
We want to be very careful not to wake it.
I mean, is there another one of those shackles for its tail?
No.
Whatever you plan to do,
Just tie it up.
whatever you plan to do, we should probably go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what we're doing, yeah.
doing.
Let's get on with it then.
All right, so
19 athletics help drag this thing into a spare room.
I will assist with a not helpful roll.
I'm going to ask Durnan if he's got anything behind the bar that's good for all of this.
All of
How hurt are you still?
60 or 64 out of 85.
I have 2 healing potions if you're interested.
I've got one too, but I thought maybe we would buy something while we're here instead of trying to dip out of our own stores.
I don't
You
know
heal
if he sells
you heal another
potions.
18 as a bonus action.
Ooh.
It's like I got beer, wine, whiskey, scotch.
I don't know.
After the
I think we got the prize right here as I'm holding up the 100
I'm good.
freaking bottle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
With that, I'm fine. It's fine.
Before we make it to that spare room, I'm taking that bottle if Patience doesn't have it already.
No, it's in his backpack. You did see him go and reach for a container, and you probably thought it was that at first, but you see he pulls out a flask of holy water.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's-
so what's this spare room that we're taking him to look like?
You go in. It's got a small bed, desk, chair. It's
Patience,
just like a
Patience
like a
pushes everything to the walls, and you see him make a circle out of the holy water as he starts chanting an incantation, and he casts magic circle. But
Oh,
only
shit.
after we put this thing in the middle of it.
Yeah, I kill all humans.
Sorry,
So you-
bro.
All right, we got an hour. Do you guys trust me on trying to
do-
interrogate it in its own mind?
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, but if it,
The
decides to
problem
fuck
is
around-
I have to be in the circle with it. So if
Okay,
it wakes up,
so-
I'll be at risk. I'm fine with that, but I know you
All right.
guys are worried
Worst
about
case scenario, it wakes up, it tries to thrash you a new asshole. Can we come into the circle and help you?
that. You should be able to, yes. I made
Okay.
it so fiends cannot pass through it.
Alright, I'm cool with that. We'll be waiting. If it wakes up, I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna smack it, and it's hopefully gonna die. But
All right, I'm spending. Okay, let's see. Eye bite was. Oh no, that was my magic and mystic arcana, so that's not a spell slot. I tried banishment already. Magic circle was a spell slot, so I use my final spell slot to cast dream on a high level greater devil.
Does it get any saves or anything? It's been a while.
Not while it's sleeping.
oh hey, before you go into that circle, you should pass out that booze.
It's just in his backpack,
Mm.
sitting there, just like tempting you.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a save if I try to pull some.
No, I just get a sip and I'm passing it around. It's 100 gold worth of booze. I'm not gonna down it in one go.
It gets a wisdom save if I try to make like its dream a nightmare and it would take psychic damage or something. Otherwise, no save.
So, if this thing wakes up and becomes hostile, my ready to action is to be cast Fairy Fire.
I would not do that because your ready to action only lasts for a round. And if you
Well-
don't, if it isn't triggered in a round, that spell is lost.
Also, I'm gonna double
Okay,
check.
that's fair.
Oh no. All right. So
Mm.
I'm not sure how Kevin wants to rule this. Eye bite only lasts up to a minute,
That only took us a minute. But if you're in the middle of a dream,
but he wouldn't be asleep then.
does dream not hold him?
They have to be asleep. I enter
That's what I'm
something. I enter a creature's dreams.
Well, do it quick, I guess.
Yeah, let's make it quick then.
Wait, how long does Magic Circle take to cast?
That's a good question.
Ooh,
I
dreams casting time's a minute.
No, by the time I finish it, he's awake.
Okay, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way then.
But he's restrained.
He's restrained and he's
So-
in a magic circle he can't get out of, so
Mhm.
He's
we
like,
can at least ask him questions the old-fashioned way.
I guess I don't cast stream then. He would have woken up.
That's one more spell slot to burn them with.
yeah, because by the time you finish Magic Circle, he'd be awake. So, what's we say? So you just see it. It's like,
So, what's your name?
Don't you know that's rude? Devils never say their names.
I don't know. Maybe it's a nickname.
I don't think that she's really caring about manners.
I also come over and whisper the thing. Also, we probably don't want to give it our names either. Names are very powerful.
I'm sure it
Okay.
already knows.
It starts speaking in Inferno.
Oh, fuck.
Yes? says mean Serene.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, you
Do you not know common?
may call me Chansey.
What is your quest?
Kill all humans.
Release me, and I promise not to attack you.
No.
Devil or demon?
Definitely devil.
Still wouldn't
Okay.
care.
Well, you just
Might
hearing.
not break a promise. We don't know what he's saying.
That one.
By the way, this used
Serene.
all of my holy water that I just bought. I bought it
Serene.
specifically for something like this might happen.
Could we get you to translate while he's interrogating?
Yes, she will translate.
Thank you, lass.
And I know you're kind. Will make promises such as that, and you'll be true to your word, but to your word only. I'm sorry,
There's a
but we
problem
cannot
with
agree
that?
to that.
How about you release me, and I will not harm you or anyone else in the room,
Why should we release you?
because that is a good thing to do, and you are good people.
Releasing evil creatures isn't quite good.
But keeping something imprisoned against its will is also not good.
We're getting off topic here.
That
Why
is
did you come?
slavery.
Why did you come here?
I was ordered to.
For what reason?
Choose not to say.
Nobody has like zone of truth, do they?
Nope, not a paladin.
You were giving me nothing in return. Why should I say it? You either going to kill
He's got a
me
point.
or you're going to kill me. So it benefits me in no way to tell you anything more than I just did.
How long does a magic circle last?
An hour.
Great. Take a nap.
Okay.
Cast dream.
Nah, he's like,
Well,
so.
an hour won't be long enough.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that
It's a
patient
joke.
should take a nap and get his spell slots back, and
Yeah.
then we
Yeah,
take.
and then he joked
A
cast
short-
dream because the devil went to sleep.
Yeah, but a short rest takes an hour.
Yes.
So by the time before patience is done a short rest, the spell will be over.
Well, perhaps we can come to an agreement then.
Yes. Release me. I will leave. That's good.
Should we
You
write,
will
like, a
leave without harming
contract?
any other individuals.
Should we write like a contract for this thing? I don't know. It's
Do
a
we need to
devil.
pull out the
They're
new
the
book?
ones that write deals, right?
Do we need to pull out the new book Appendix A? Because it talks all about devil contracts.
I feel like any one of us with a halfway decent intelligence check should know better than to try and get into a fucking contract with the devil and honestly just have done with this guy.
Well, the thing is he's a devil. He should honor it.
How about this?
I'm not
saying we're getting any kind of benefit from him. Just his contract is, I promise I won't,
You tell us.
eat any children before I go back to hell.
You
That's-
tell us why you're here, and we'll have you leave.
You see, specify. Have me leave. Because knowing you will leave, have the spell go down, and kill me. That is me leaving this plane.
Patience is like, yeah,
I mean,
okay,
I'd
yeah.
be down for that, but
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, yes, that'd be the quickest way.
So
I'm
how
sure you
about
wouldn't
this? I will tell you who sent me, and I will leave. Not harm anyone in this room, nor harm anyone in this city, and then not return to this plane for 5 years.
Well, now that does seem agreeable, except I don't truck with devils. I don't truck with devils. I just don't do it. It's a bad idea.
Does he pull up a contract of some kind?
I'm
a
a
verbal
grab rope.
contract is just as binding.
So I hear you, but if we kill him, we get nothing out of him. If we agree to the deal, we get information, and if he becomes a problem, we go hunt his ass down and kill him later.
Pulls out some glasses.
I go over to you and I say, he's willing to give up a name. That is quite valuable.
We need information. We don't know what's happening. We don't know why he's here.
Also,
I say if he's offering information, we take it. This is a good deal. He's not gonna kill anybody. He's not gonna hurt anybody for 5 years. That's not a pretty decent
I
deal.
did not agree to that.
He's not gonna. Oh shit! He said in the city. He didn't say outside
No,
the
I
city.
said I would not return to this plane in 5 years.
That's about. But
I
it wouldn't
will
hurt
harm
us.
many, many people in hell, the abyss, and anywhere else.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I mean, if they're there, they deserve it, right? I guess.
at a 9
Right.
insight, I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds fair. This agreement sounds too good to be true. All in our favor. We should agree to it.
No.
Scott looks at camera in like The Office.
Rogh is foursquare against all of this.
I mean, basically comes down, if you want information, you got to agree to some of my terms. If you don't want information, then bring it.
I mean, it's been brought. You got knocked on your ass and shackled, lad. I think we...
So finish the job, coward.
You're lucky I ran out of high-level spell slots for the day. Otherwise, you'd be tasting some more of that banishment that I gave you the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
basic
ran out of
fuck.
high-level spell slots. I can't feed the devil now.
You know,
So we can
I
agree
say
to
we
this
put
or
it to
not?
a vote. I vote that we take the deal and learn why he's here.
That's not what the deal was.
that's not what the deal was. And honestly, did
He tells
anybody
us
else...
the name. He tells him.
He
us who
told
sent him
us
here.
the name of who sent him here. Never
True
said
name.
why or how.
True name. Write it in that it's his true name.
He's not going to give up a true name.
Then it's
Tell-
not
tell
useful
us
to
who-
us.
Tell us who and why. True
I
name.
say-
and-
I say an
a name
infernal
is
true
long
name.
enough for you.
Thana, look,
Because Serene and I are both kind of like being mediaries translating.
Thana,
I-
look, it's easy. If they don't give us a true name, then it's bloody useless information, and we've given something
Not
for nothing.
necessarily.
A true name is a fake
a
name.
A name is enough for you to cast your
As he speaks
divination
to
spell,
all of
isn't
you
it?
in telepathy, if I knew the true name of a superior, I would be their superior. I know their common name, which is the name that people use to refer to the individual with.
Yeah.
As you also note that he speaks telepathy and actually knows everything you're saying. And the translation's just because he's an asshole.
Of
Yeah.
course.
You're an asshole.
I mean, to be fair, he
I
is a
bet you he's
dumb-
friends with Galore.
A common name is enough for you to
Oh,
cast
Galore.
your spell
Me and him
with,
went for a
though,
drink
right,
the other day.
Rogh? Right, Rogh?
Hey, I missed the statement.
That common name should be enough for you to cast your spell with, right? The one
For
where you
Legend
learn
lore?
about a thing. Yeah.
If he's popular enough.
Is it limited by the plane of existence?
I say
No,
I
it's
say-
limited by how famous they are. If there's no stories about them, there's going to be nothing there for me to read.
I say we need to know its name and we need to know why he was sent here. Wait, no. Why he wanted to kill us. Because why he was sent here is he was sent here to kill us. Why he
I
was sent here.
have an idea about that. Thana, did you feel something funny when he hit you? I mean, more
sure
than usual?
did.
I have a feeling this has something to do with the shards.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. We don't know anything about it. If we get rid of him and we don't do the deal, we don't learn anything about him, we're still at step 1. And for all we know, in 20 minutes, another one of these things is going to come back and we're going to have the same issue again. We need information.
Fine. But I'm not happy about this.
None of us are happy about this.
I would assume that there would be a little more trepidation and hesitation about entering into a fucking devilish contract. How many people do we know that
Of
got
course not.
fucked over by
So many adventurers just enter a thing. The problem, though, is that adventurers who enter into deals with demons, they're not bound by any law or stuff, but a lot of them seem to favor demons over devils. It's their strangest thing.
You know what? You're
Even
right.
devil contracts put a risk at your soul.
You're right,
You think
and
I
you're
want that
but
over
at
my head?
least, at least with me and my devils, you can go to court with us. You can't do that with demons.
Yeah, and still lose.
No,
Fuck
I
that.
feel
You know, you're
certain
right,
that-
and you're pretty reasonable about this. You know, maybe we should have it, maybe you could give us your talisman so we can call you later, and I cast suggestion.
Suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Close the book. What save is that?
Wisdom.
Okay, I know that's
Pretty sure he has advantage.
Yeah.
So this is just me winging it.
25.
Yeah, no.
He's like,
Also, I don't know if you know, that talisman would be the equivalent of old school true name, where, like, if I have it, he obeys everything, no matter what.
he's just like, ah.
Well, it was worth a shot.
So, the deal. You release me. I do not harm anyone in this room, anyone in the tavern, or the city. I leave within the next 5 minutes without harming anyone in this room, in the tavern, in the city. I don't return to Torel for 5 years, and I will tell you the name of the person who sent me.
That's
I
it.
will only change that to return to your dimension of origin.
And also, we need to
I don't
know.
want to go to Cleveland.
I mean, that's fair too.
I hear
but,
it's
I
a
mean,
silly.
also-
I hear it's a silly place.
We also need to know why you were sent to kill us.
why were you sent to Cleveland? What did you do?
I don't fucking care about Cleveland. I want to know why he was sent here to kill us.
No, I was just
So-
saying, if he's in hell and he got sent to Cleveland, he must have done something really bad.
So,
Try to find a job with an art degree.
Big oof.
So-
He's not a nice
Or-
devil. He's a
or-
nice devil.
Or you're trying to get into radio. A lot of... You'd be surprised. Anyway.
so you want to know the name and why they sent me?
Yes, why they sent you to kill us.
Okay. Is it agreed? I just need a shake of a hand.
Patience puts out his hand stupidly.
Shake, 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 shake.
I'm 100% prepared to smash this thing's face in if he goes against anything that he said he would.
I think
I
his own face will be smashed in if he breaks his own agreement.
I don't know.
He's gonna find some jackass genie lawyering way to get out of it, and it's just gonna fuck us all, and I'm gonna have to hit Patience in the face.
So,
The contract is bound to Patience, I guess, because he's smart and wise.
The wisest.
Mm-hmm.
Harry.
Let's go destroy another artifact that's cooking.
so, he's like,
I'm gonna go see what the dog is hunting for.
Patience is common sense.
Hey. What are you doing?
Did he find a mouse or something? Uh-oh.
What was that? Hey, get that here. What do you have?
something he just ate.
What is it? Come here. What was it?
It's long and brown.
That.
Might have been a treat.
Well,
Oh,
you
well,
might,
it's gone now.
You might figure out in a few hours or tomorrow.
Yeah. So, thing goes down. He's like, okay. So, the person's name who sent me is Finn.
Finn? Thin?
Finn.
Fuck.
I was sent
I believe he owns an
because
arcade down the city, downtown.
I was summoned to kill you because you did not give him the dragon corpse for the cult. Bye. He just goes opens the door.
That motherfucker.
How does that help him?
He comes back. He's like, quick thing. You got some weird thing in your chest.
Yeah, fucking clearly.
Thank you.
We had no idea.
Yes, my power normally hurts you, but instead it was pulling it out. That's free advice.
Patience?
Yeah?
Does that sort of devil usually do frost damage?
I mean, It's some kind of devil, and it seemed kind of cold.
Rogh remembered there was an ice devil.
I don't think
Patience
he's.
is
I don't think he
no
said it out
Rogh?
loud, which is why I was.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rogh is available right now. You don't happen to know any ice magic, do you, Patience?
Nope.
Pardon me.
Oh, hey, I know who might. Fucking Wadjet from the Rings of Winter. That's definitely a conversation that'd be awkward. Yeah, we need you to breathe on us. Why? Because we might be immune to cold? We don't know
Walks
yet.
over
Let's
to you.
try it out. No, breath weapon. Well,
Let me make an Arcana
bright
check.
side.
So,
Would this be Arcana or religion?
well, I
have
would
no
say
idea
it's
what we're rolling for.
to see if ice devils normally do cold damage. I think it's Arcana, and it was an 18.
As per their name, they are known for their ice immunity and ice attacks.
They're from the circle Glacius or whatever, right? I always forget what it's called.
But yeah, they're one of the 2 layers that are icy.
Great, great, great. We're immune to cold.
They're the one step down from Pitfiend too.
Oh, hey, Boo. Hi.
At least in traditional devils.
They're pretty up there.
I'm
But
thinking.
wait, we're immune to cold now?
Apparently.
Fuck yes.
No. I mean,
How's
I
that?
guess that's
That's
good,
bad.
but
How?
I don't know because it means it's affecting our bodies, physiology.
That squeak was perfect.
You
That
went
squeak
like,
was
you like
perfect,
right
Terry.
when you went like this. It was like squeak.
What? Hey, quiet.
Oh
Playing a
boy.
bit.
All right, and
No, this is. I mean, this could be brilliant, but now I think perhaps we need to pay Thin a visit.
I mean, he could be anywhere at this point.
I mean, we could banish him to hell.
We don't even know where he lives. How are we gonna find his ass?
I don't know, but if he's summoning devils, he's probably already been there. Possibly on business.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe
that
for
that's
pleasure.
How it works. Either way, okay. So we don't know where this guy is, so we can't banish him if we don't know where he is, right? Do either of you have any way of finding a person like that?
Not today.
No.
Okay.
Jordan looks at you.
Did he like come in the other room or what?
We do know a detective.
I like to think Durnan just had like his badass sword on his shoulder and just walked up to the room like, everything good in there?
He's
Do I
like,
need to come in?
so, Devil walked through the bar and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you require advice on anything? Yeah, exactly.
I'm willing to take anything you're offering right now, Durnan.
Yeah, it's actually the reason I wanted to come in today. Wanted to ask about anything you know about artifacts being embedded into a person.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know or anything, right?
I'm
Violet,
familiar with
No
it
no
happening.
personal experience for Durnan there at all. Nope.
yeah, violent or magical accidents,
I'm familiar with items like that.
or acts of giant dumb ape.
Yeah,
Oh,
Patience
yes. I'm familiar with
broke
that, too.
a ritual that was trying to make some artifact rings of winter bullshit. And when he did, they shattered. And the shrapnel of these not quite baked artifacts went into her skin and is still there. Yeah. Yeah. The devil I don't think was actually
More
associated
importantly,
with that.
if you run into a what was he, a halfling?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Stop.
If you run into a halfling named Flynn, just know apparently he's the one
Finn.
that's Finn. He's the one that summoned that, so just keep an eye out.
Also, he pays in Tiamat coins.
I'm just saying he might summon more devils in the bar. You just not sure if you want to serve him or not.
Well, with that, he'd probably...
We might get thrown out.
You could, if you have access to a locate object spell, if he's using a specific type of coin from Avernus,
That's right.
there should only be so many in town, too. How did you meet this guy, and why is he your enemy?
Well, and then Patience explains about this really badass story about fighting the White Dragon, and we were trying to sell parts of the White Dragon.
So send him a message saying that you last
Oh, no,
deal
we already-
fell through and that you were willing to make a new deal. Meet with him.
Why would we do that? We don't have a dragon anymore.
We
Kill
lie,
him.
Patience.
He goes over to Patience.
Hear me out.
It's okay.
We lie. Deception.
We still haven't gone and back for the rest of the fucking carcass yet.
Ooh, that's gonna be a little ripe.
Well, it was a white dragon, so it might
I
be a little
was gonna say,
chilly
It'd be
still.
pretty well preserved with the amount of salt in it.
Those
Yeah,
are-
that's true too. I mean, between
No.
the salt and the natural cold, it'll be like a roadkill in December. I mean, it'll be fine.
I mean,
The bones themselves would be worth something, even if the meat's gone.
I can't imagine
Um,
anything wanting to eat all that salty meat though, unless it's
Goes back to the goblins, and they're all just in there's just like a row of outhouses, and they're just like, oh. Why
They
did
all
we
have
eat
bone-
that
oh,
dragon?
better not.
You just see one giant super rat. Ma! I have the dragon power.
Like gnawed his
As
way into the
for-
fundamentum.
The artifacts in you. Don't know how they are in you, but you could go into a dead magic zone and see if that cancels it out if they're not fully powered.
Oh,
There's
cool.
one bit far away, but
whoa, where would that be?
near Mansa Branson.
The what?
Oh, is that all?
He's using
About how
his
far?
toy as a pillow.
Aw.
Couple months
Where
I
is Mr.
mean-
Branson?
Oh,
to the north.
Since you already said the devil left and plane shifted away,
Mhm.
can we just assume I took the shackles off of it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to leave otherwise.
It could have. It'd been a really tough check, and it would have really pissed me off if I lost him.
Also, if these are similar to the Rings of Winter, you could go to a warm, fiery place that might counter the effects.
I
Just some
mean,
advice.
you
I
mean
also
like
know a surgeon, but that's only if they're still physically in you.
Well, that I don't even know.
I'll tell you what.
I
When it
think
hit me,
there's
it sure
someone
fucking felt like it was
else.
still in me. I felt a very sharp tugging in the inside, about the point where they got hit.
I don't know. They kind of hit everywhere. It was. I couldn't actually dodge away from them.
It was like
considering
a-
I was fucking prone when it happened. Patience.
It was less physical and more metaphysical with like magic and stuff.
But just some advice for some issues since I'm here. And you did spend 100 on that bottle of wine.
It's so good, by the way.
Hey,
I've been sipping. It's not all gone.
You were busy.
I just pull it out, and it's like down to like here.
Oh,
Not quite. Maybe half.
You're like, I only took 2 sips, and a dwarven sip is a chug.
a dwarven sip. I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, pull the classic. When something like, hey, do you want to? Can you finger your sandwich? I'll just have a bite, and they like take like somehow half the sandwich in one bite.
Hmm.
Classic.
So
I still think we should go back and recover the rest of the dragon bits, even if we're not going to use it as bait to fuck this guy over.
all right. Let's start a list.
Make sure to check it twice.
Aye.
Get dragon bits.
Serene dies.
I feel like with what's left of it, given the size, we could probably butcher it, chop it up in the field, and then put it inside of a 10-foot circle.
I'm more worried about this Finn guy.
Yeah. Deal with Finn. Try to negate the Rings of Winter.
They should have a better name so you don't
Winter shards.
the patient shards.
Hmm.
Impatient charts.
Okay, negate that with
do we need to make
heat?
like a little glowing triangle thing and put it on our chest so the shards move further away from our core?
Yeah, it's got to have like infernal energy in it. I am Iron Bard.
Little cores made of eternal ice from the quasi-elemental plane of ice.
As you are joking a little bit, he's just like, or Durnan is just like, oh, it's very dangerous, and I doubt you are of the sufficient experience for it.
Dangerous?
We're amazing. What are you talking about?
Elemental plane of ice. You could talk to the unknown, or not many people know him. The arc elemental of good ice.
Okay. That's a
There's
thing.
one of those. Ooh.
Not many people know him because everyone thinks of Cryonax and nobody thinks of the other guy.
That's just a PR problem.
That sounds like a cool name. No pun
Ow.
intended.
Okay. All right. And what was this guy's name?
No one knows.
Good.
Well, we'll go see this arc elemental no one knows.
How are we supposed to find him?
That's your.
We go on an adventure in the
okay.
plane of ice.
So, handful of options for what we do next. We go get dragon bits. We deal with Finn. We negate the winter shards with heat or an anti-magic field, or by talking to this good elemental cold. We buy that brewery, or we talk to the other clerics. We talked about maybe checking in on the clerics of Mistra, because they're like clerics, but they're also magic. So
I don't know. Plane of ice. It will be a once in a lifetime chance we're immune, right?
I mean, look, there's no saying we can't.
that's the thing. We get there, and then if he fixes it, then we're not immune anymore.
Yeah.
Also,
Then we
do
go
either
back.
of you even know plane shift?
Not yet.
A what?
Not yet.
Usually, when you go to a different plane, you have to like do a spell.
I'm sure we could find somebody in the city that could help us with that if we needed to. Like maybe, I don't know, the Blackstaff or similar.
Yeah, that's great. She can send us there. How do we get home? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know that she really wants to go on a road trip with us losers.
Get in, losers! We're going on a field trip.
Get in! We're going to the fucking elemental plane of ice.
I hope
I
it's
mean-
safe. With patience? No way.
Look, not to put too fine a point on it, but Patience could have us all moved out of there within a span of about 2 or 3 hours.
What?
I don't
You can
know
banish
how
us back
long-
home.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, but what if we can't survive 2 hours in the plane of ice?
Well, then we.
That's not nice if you can't survive in the plane of ice.
And we won't even know if we'll be able to survive there until after we get the rings out because we're completely immune to cold. Well, I guess we could look it up.
Wait.
and
So you're
see
banished.
if, like,
You're banished to your home plane, right?
I'm fairly
What-
certain.
What is
that
your home
the group-
plane? The one you're born in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be here. It would be Toril for us.
I could get you guys out.
Where would you go? No, really. Where would you go? Serene, were you not born here?
I was born here, not in
All right.
Waterdeep, but
But Toril, right?
I'm not sure if I was
Yeah.
born in Waterdeep.
Okay, lad. Well, I mean, so
you
that's
were probably born on this plane. I mean, just because you're a tiefling doesn't mean you were born in hell or anything.
no
Vietnam flashbacks.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have several options of different
Yeah.
plots. Maybe take one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Let's
I vote
put one
we're
foot
still in the city.
in
Let's
front.
not go to the plane of ice without a
Winter
plan.
Wonderland. Let's go. Christmas campaign. Winter solstice campaign. All right, here we go.
Maybe go to talk to the clerics of Mistra. And then we probably want to go home again and make sure, because if Finn is sending devils to kill us, there's a chance he could send them to our tavern where our children live. So I really don't want to fuck off to the plane of ice before we deal with this devil summoning problem.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, as you're talking, your sending stone rings. You just hear it's like, I need you home.
I'm fucking running.
You just see a horse is like, the fuck?
We brought our horses?
No, I was
how
just
fast
watching you go
run.
by.
I am not technically faster than a riding horse.
Hey, do you want sugar cubes?
Huh?
You get him back, Athena. Go!
Actually, let me check. Okay, so I think I am faster than a draft horse, but I am slower than a riding horse and a war horse by 10 feet.
Hey, do you want sugar cubes?
Sure.
To the horse. No, to the horse.
No.
Oh.
Is that our Harper buddy? There's only one talking horse in Waterdeep that I know of.
No, I can
Old
talk
horses
to any
talk to
horses.
patients.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got a.
Can he? He can still do that? I thought he lost that ability.
He lost it.
I
and
lost
gained
it, then I
back.
got better.
Oh, okay.
There's two.
Every
good
level
ones
you can
can-
switch your evocations, and for one level I didn't have it, and then I'm like, you know what? I miss it, so I brought it back.
I'm gonna go back to it.
Hmm.
So, you guys rush back to the Perky Poltergeist or no?
Yeah.
So probably a couple minutes after I arrive, the rest of them show up.
So,
Because
Athena,
I'm
as you
almost just twice as fast as you guys.
go up to where the kids are, you see, for a split second,
Oh no, the kid turned into a squeaky toy.
what appears to be some sort of devilish creature just, like, vanish. Not the same one, different one. It's just like, and you see the kids in a corner, and you see a person you have not seen before standing there with a mace. He's got a
God.
long blonde mustache, wearing armor with an interesting symbol on it.
Yeah?
Have you ever
Knowledge
seen
religion.
the symbol?
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
I had a horse. I'm
10.
faster than you.
He just stole a
That's
horse.
valid, yeah.
Guys,
10.
Park the horse right
Probably
next
like
to
a round or two later, you show up.
park
Sorry.
the horse right next to this open potato sack that's just filled with apples. Here you go.
Okay, I got a 10. Did patients get there at the same time as I did, or no?
roughly. Patient still had a purpose.
Oh, rough? Oh, never mind.
Okay. Did he see the devil?
Yeah, say as you went through, you saw the devil, and Patience was like, oh.
Okay, Thanos pointing her staff at the guy with the mustache. Who are you? And kids, are you okay?
Does Patience want religion?
Yes, I got a 6.
The
When
kids,
do we show up?
about a minute later, or not even a minute,
You know,
about 10, 15 seconds.
being the-
Because after Patience stole a horse, you guys also stole the horses.
being the religious guy I am, I got a nat 1, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I
you
got a dirty
run out,
20,
you
what
saw,
is it?
yeah, you saw Thana run. You're like, what the hell? And then Patience was like, horse, take me! And then Rogh and Serene's like,
I guess we're stealing horses now. Okay.
I mean, we don't need to fucking steal them. We can just offer to pay for it, right? Fuck hell.
I got a
That's-
dirty 20. What is it?
I was going to say, as Floon walks out, my horses!
Oh.
We've already paid that fuck for our horses. We've given him so much money.
Anyway, so as you are all bursting in, the symbol on his chest is a, I'm pretty sure it's still this, is a fist crushing with some like light coming out,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
still
the
the same.
symbol of Bane,
Not cool.
Bane is the god of what?
tyranny.
He's
And the kids are like,
the god of sunshine and rainbows.
and as soon as the kids are like, oh, Uncle Zhao showed up to help us.
Really?
Oh
Zhao.
my god.
Is our tavern gonna catch on fire now?
Zhao.
This is the fuck that we heard about before, and we never followed up on.
Guess he doesn't have spell slots because he loves wasting them.
God damn it, Patience.
And that's where we'll be ending today.
Ah!
So much going on. But don't worry, it will all tie together. Yes, Terry, I know. The DM actually has a plan for something.
Now I'm scared.
Cleric of Bane?
Mm-hmm.
He brings up the pain.
FZOUL, I believe. It says.
So when I showed up, did it look like he made that devil go away, or like it went away on its own accord?
Looked like he made it.
He just stared at it hard enough.
As you see on the
Fine,
mace,
banished.
some devilish blood. So
Ah!
next week, yay! So as we're ending, plugs.
Thanks, Sirenscape. They're awesome.
Links above Scotty's head. Does Callie have any plugs for any games this afternoon where the demon
Demon
duck
duck.
is attacking you?
Wait, isn't it a devil
Yeah,
duck?
he's not attacking us.
Oh.
It's a devil duck.
What are you
He's
talking
a
about?
pit fiend.
He's a friend.
Yeah, sure. Dungeon Academy tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Power Score RPG. Like they said, there's a devil duck, 15 abyssal chickens, which I have named all of them, and Mordekainen.
You gotta love Mordekainen. You know, if he shows up, it's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
just fun times and rainbows, and definitely not a lot of death.
Yay!
Yeah, guys, you really need to watch this Trackless Sea episode. Things went poorly.
Doing wonderful. Anything from Jesse?
Nothing left for me today. My next game isn't going to be until next Saturday when we do our Saltmarsh game.
I guess one more quick plug for Callie. She's doing commissions.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yay!
commissions.
Commission Callie, she's awesome.
Thank you.
Uh,
$8 commissions.
Prices and I was about to say all the details are on her Twitter. You should definitely send her a DM on Twitter.
Yeah.
Her art's awesome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then next game that you have on this channel, Scotty, is
Yes, Wednesdays.
Wednesday, right?
Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, running campaign to Hell We Ride, which is Descent into Avernus adventure, and they're on their way to Candlekeep when they got attacked by a surprise attack, where a farmer turned into some weird fiend and flew into the air and was about to shoot fire at him or something. So we'll see how they do with that. Knowing them, because every single time they run into a fiend, the druid casts Entangle. The fiend somehow never makes its check, and they just pummel it to death. So that's what I'm going to assume is going to happen this Wednesday on this channel.
Yeah, and then Friday is Corruption. They're maybe partying and saving a teacup giraffe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
on that note, we'll call it a day for Sunday.
See you guys next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.